Welcome to another Transformers Dark of the Moon review. This time I will be taking another look at the Voyager class Megatron figure. I am reshooting this video just because. So here he is in his truck mode, and I still hold that this is a very impressive looking truck. It has so much detail on it, just little bits of rust that stick out on it that are molded in, and rivets that are molded in. Some more rust coloring here, silver paint on the fuel tanks. Front of the vehicle, you see where it says Mac, and overall it just looks really good. It is a little bit on the small side for comparisons. Here's Reveal Shield Jazz, so you see that, especially just from viewing from the front, you can just feel how small it is. But it's mainly due to his mech tech gimmick, really. And the trailer itself is on a hinge, so you can pose him in kind of a turning stance, I guess. The tarp is not actually attached in any way. It just kind of cradles in. It kind of wedges in between these doohickeys on the back. So that's, but you can leave this off as well, which I'm going to do for the transformation. Take this piece off, and if for whatever reason you can put other Mech-Tech weapons here, but you can also take this off. And I think this is actually a legit battle mode for it. I don't have the instructions anymore, which is a little bit weird looking. Take that off. First, I'm going to bring the camera up a little bit. Snap these legs in half. Bring them down a little bit. Bring up the camera a little bit more. Bring up this little piece here to form his crotch. And bring this down. Rotate this piece around, and this will secure tightly in there, form his foot and his leg. The same thing here. Like so. Very cool looking legs. And like that. Then bring forward the arms, the hands. Gonna go ahead and rotate the, actually, you know what? First I have to bring out the smokestacks, then I can rotate the whole waist around. Then separate the grill. Oh, that popped off. Somehow this is not working. There we go. Just really tight in there. I'll go ahead and pop this back in like that. Bring out the arms. And this whole chest piece will collapse up, but first I'll lift up this piece here, bring out the head. This whole thing will collapse into his chest. Separate the front bumper. And there you have Megatron in robot mode. Now, it took a while for me to really warm up to this design, because it is quite different, especially for a new movie Megatron. But after warming up to it, I've came to the conclusion that is my favorite Megatron design. If we look up close to the face, see he just has some really nice battle damage from the previous movie left over as those little scrapper bots or fix him up. The detail on the torso is really nice. I really do love the lower legs. They just look really cool. Back's pretty clean. Just a few holes here. I mean, very minimum backpack, but it's actually acceptable because these smokestacks are actually present in his back in robot mode. Oh, this whole thing folded back. And if you really want, take the tarp. This little piece folds out, and this will kind of pop in place there, and hiding the damaged parts of his face and his one arm, I guess. A lot of people are kind of down on this kind of look for him, but I really like it. It's very unique. And this Megatron gun, pushing a little step ladder, does a little snappy. Snap the ladder off to the side and lock in place, and you can attach it to his forearm to give him more G1 fusion cannon type of weapon. All in all, well, actually, before I come to a conclusion, let's actually go over articulation. He does have a ball jointed head, and it can rotate all the way around. Swivel at the shoulder. This piece kind of gets in the way. Another hinge there. Swivel at the upper part of the arm. Another piece there. Limited elbow range. A little bit of wrist, waist articulation, but it's like more above his torso in the mid section. Hips, a little bit in and out. Knees turn all the way around and back and forth with acceptable range, and little bit of foot movement. All in all, I do think this is one of the better Voyager class figures that come out in the Dark of the Moon line. It is on the small side. Now, however, there are rumors of... There was a very reliable rumor of a leader class Megatron and Shockwave from Dark of the Moon coming out sometime this year. And this is the same person that was credited for the rumor of leader class Bumblebee and a few others I can't seem to remember right now, but it was from a reliable source. So, and I really hope that it's true, because I would love a lead class version of this design of Megatron, even if it's just a slightly oversized scale version of the same figure, just some tweaked features to it, because I really do love this design, and I really am hoping that they do come out with a leader class version of this guy. But if they don't, this one still is a pretty darn good looking figure. And of course, you can pick him up at Big Bad Toy Store. I think he's clearanced right now for $18, I believe. I'll post a link in the description. Check it out if you don't have it. It's definitely, as of right now, the best Megatron figure to come out of any of the movie lines. So I really do recommend picking up this guy. Until next time, thanks for watching.